Mr. Finn. So just winding down at the end of the day, I'm gonna do some recall and some playtime and some fetch exercises. Good boy. Just because he got to work a lot on his social skills and composure earlier, so I want to try to get him some good exercise in before it gets too dark. Let him run around and play for a little bit. This way, big guy. Good boy. Got a couple different toys with us to see if he's got a favorite. We've got him on the longer freedom leash so that way we can practice some longer range recall if necessary. Good boy. Okay. So once again, I just start by letting him see that the bag has the treats in them. Let him get his nose on it. And just start building a good positive association. Good toss it. Sometimes they'll be interested right away. Sometimes they'll be more interested in the environment. And make sure that there's nothing out here he shouldn't be getting into. Good boy. Ready? Go get it. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Back. Good. Sit. Good job. Okay. So next we'll try stick. Oh, yeah. Ready? Go get it. Seems to get easily distracted from his nose. Yes, good boy. Come. Yes, good boy. Ready? Go get it. Seems just initially interested in chasing the object and then loses interest. Which is fine. Some pups like treats, some pups like toys. Finn. Place. Middle. Good boy. The last one here, so we'll try a little ball. Good boy. Sit. Go get it. Yes, good boy. Come. He'll at least find it and touch it, and that's all I'm marking right now for. Some pups will have a naturally higher play drive, and some pups are just more curious or nose driven. Good boy. He looked like he was gonna pick up that rock there, so I gave him something a little bit better for his teeth to pick up. Some pups are also just attracted more towards the movement and the play too. So some pups really like to play tug. He's more just about exploring right now, which is perfectly fine. Just wanted to bring these out with me in case he was interested. See if he needs to use the bathroom too or anything. Finn, come. Oh, good boy. Good listen. Good. Good boy. This way. Come on, big guy. You also may already be tired from the long day too. Good boy. So we'll just go for a little walk here in the neighborhood and practice his recall. Middle. Good boy. It's good every now and then to check to see if they're interested in anything else. And because he's interested in treats, that works out really well. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't try other things. Sometimes it's even good to switch up the types of treats as well. You just want to give maybe like a day in between to make sure that they settle well with his stomach. And finding new things that he likes can help to reinvigorate the training sessions, make him feel rewarded again and kind of eager to work for something. He's been pretty easy going on that front though. Good boy. So every now and then we'll go ahead, practice his name. I also just want to kind of walk and see if he comes back on his own and then just reward that as well. Good boy. Good job. Good job. Especially in the beginning and end of the days, I'll usually do freedom walks to kind of check to see how they're doing on certain things. Good boy. Middle. Right. And that'll either be what we concentrate a little bit more on during the day or plan for on the next day. Or of course at the end, watch out for this glass, check to see how progress is going. So if we get an opportunity on the walk, come across any other people or pets, we'll be able to kind of practice that redirecting and not jumping. But that was basically the focus for this morning at the event. Got to meet a lot of people and a lot of pups. He did really well not jumping. He did some help with the leash, not too bad. It also helps when you go to certain events like the Dogs East and Dog Mart this morning. Had a lot of people there are going to be, into dogs and either train them or own them, so they kind of help with, not reinforcing bad behaviors and helping with training good ones. Good boy. Good. Middle. Yes, good boy. So that was really good because before he hit the end of the line and had the leash pressure, he just checked back to me on his own. And this will be another one here, right? He sees the kids going there. Finn, wait. Yes, good boy, right? I don't want him to just kind of freely engage with the little ones all on his own. Good boy. Seeing what he does without any prompts this time. Not tugging on the lead, not calling him back. Good boy, yes. Good decisions, good decisions. Boy. Now this time I'll lock it, so looks like they either maybe going somewhere or coming back, just so he doesn't get ran over. And this is another good opportunity for that stability practice and patience, right? So we'll go ahead and lock the leash. Had a pretty good lead. I want enough to know when he's pulling and when he's staying on his own. Good boy. Right. Stay. So just transferring one set of treats to another bag, to my pouch. Good boy, good stay. Okay, they are still loading up, so we're gonna go ahead and reward him, but at the same time or directly afterwards, we're gonna reinforce the stay, so that way he doesn't think that after he gets the reward, the task is complete, right? Finn, stay. Good boy. We want him to focus on us, and all I'll do is redirect his focus from my treat bag to my eyes. Good boy, good stay. And it looks like they are almost ready. It's okay. It's a good opportunity for practice. Stay. Good boy, stay. Oh, there goes the car. Almost. There, yeah, there he goes. Stay. Yes, good boy. Up here. Good job. Good boy. All right, middle. Good boy. All right. And free. Yes, good boy. The leash doesn't go forever, huh, big guy? Good boy. It's still important when we're out in a public area like this with possibility of kids and cars that we remain very situationally aware, so that way we can lock the leash in case we need to. Good boy. So now that I have his attention again, good boy. Heel. Fin. Good. Up here. Wait. Yes. Good boy. Up. Good boy. Touch. Yes. So especially in a situation like this, when you have kids running around and playing on the right side, possibility of cars coming in between. Touch. Good boy. So this is a good opportunity here because he's been doing a really good job of checking back in on his own to actually prompt him for a recall, right? Whenever he gets really distracted by maybe like the family barbecue and a lot of people and a lot of smells. Good boy. Touch. Good boy. Touch. Yes, good boy. Ready? One more. Heel. Yes, good job. Good. Right now I'm paying him every 3 to 5 times. And as he gets better, you can just kind of go up incrementally. Maybe after every 5 to 7 times. And then by the time usually I get it up to like 7 to 10 times, I just kind of stop counting and just kind of do it sporadically. That way it keeps him motivated with the hopes of getting a reward. But he doesn't have to get one after every single time he executes. But it helps really build those good habits, right? We always want to make something consistent and easy before weaning off the treats or the rewards for any behaviors. Good boy. Touch. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. All right. And what you could also do is use milestones. Going maybe 2 or 3 houses down, and then maybe going 4 or 5 houses down, and then maybe going a block, 2 blocks. So we got a pup there across the street. We'll see if we'll need to, good boy, good weight. We'll see if we need to use any leash pressure or commands. If he'll be able to kind of control himself here. Good boy. Look at that pup walking nicely too. Look at that. Good boy. Good job, big guy. Good boy. Good job. Now I'm gonna start walking this way. Yes, good boy, touch. Got distracted with his nose. Yes, good boy. It's always good to get a good combination or variety of exercises in during the day. We'll have like the formal training drills, and we'll have the social exercises, then we'll have the freedom leash and the recall skills. Good boy. Good job. Middle. Oh, yep. There you go. Boy. Okay. The variety helps him to kind of keep engaged. Good boy. As well as to kind of keep it from being boring for us to practice every day. And that'll help with kind of maintaining some consistency and regularity in your practice sessions. Is just, switching things up or kind of feeling out what you'd like to work on for that day or what you haven't worked on in a while. And just make that a goal for the outing. Good boy, yes. He heard the little boy over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock the leash just in case, but I want to keep it nice and loose. Good boy, wait. Yes, good boy. So I'm giving him something else to be able to focus on, something else that I can reward him with or engage him with. And just depending on how well he does, sometimes they'll need a little bit more help in the beginning. Good boy, release. And getting him, prompting him with his name, asking him to sit, asking him to focus on you. Just really kind of depends on how interested in he is in whatever else there is, whether it's children or pups. And then as he gets better at controlling himself and kind of waiting for your release, and you don't have to micromanage as much. And it's important to try not to fall into those pitfalls too, because you'll get some parents that will always, micromanage their pups. And that's fine, but they end up kind of doing too much, and then the pup becomes reliant on commands. And this way they get to kind of learn what's expected through practice and experience. Good boy. Right? So the commands are there in case we need help, or in case he needs help with understanding what to do and when. Okay. I want to be mindful here in case these cars turn into the side street. Oh, so he's good. Yes, good job. Middle. Good boy. Good boy. All right, free. Good boy. Good boy. Stay. Come. Boy. So you got a person coming up here. Yes, good job. Giving him a good sit command. Stay. Yes, good. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for him to be interested in somebody, but then redirect his focus and remain composed, and then he just gets rewarded for that. Another good reason why it's important to practice different things in different areas is because the families may end up moving, or they might live in different conditions than what we're normally in. So like families I find that are more in like the farm areas tend to have their pups more off leash, so it's really important that they have their freedom, but they listen and recall. Whereas in like a city area like DC or downtown, you won't really even be able to use a freedom leash, and you'll just usually have them on even a shorter leash. So making sure that they understand the leash pressure and how to maintain focus will be more important. So I'm just letting him explore. You always want to keep an eye on him though, just to make sure he's not getting into anything that he shouldn't be over there. Also want to be careful that he doesn't get tangled up here, right? Because if he goes around the tree that way, good boy. Yes, good boy. Touch. Yes, good boy. Oh, got a phone call, so I'll go ahead and pause this. All right, didn't really miss out on anything. So especially here, right, when he starts getting close to other people's properties, we'll either use the leash pressure and guide him back in, good boy, or use his name for recall. Like alternating between things from time to time, so that way you're actually practicing. But it's important when you're doing these things to kind of be aware of what you're actually working on, right? So right here, if I want to create a boundary so he doesn't get into the yard, yes, good boy. Keep the leash nice and loose, and then as soon as he starts to go to the left, that's when I'll add the pressure, right? Good boy. Oh, he hears the other pup. Come. So we're gonna try to make it easy for them, right? By having him focus on me. Come. Up here. Good boy. As we walk through. Good. Come. Good boy. This way it'll make it easier for her to handle her pup. Hi, how you doing? Good boy. Come. Good job. Okay, up here. Good. Yes, good job. So even there, alternating between the leash pressure, he's interested in the no dumping sign, alternating between the leash pressure, gesturing for focus, verbal assistance. Go ahead and unlock the leash now. So here we'll use the leash pressure, right? And then release once he's off the grass. Now it's nice and loose again. Almost a free area. And then we have a Another no pet sign over here. Good boy. Oh. Good boy, come here. Good boy. Hey, Finn. Middle? Yes, good boy. Yes, come. Good boy. So when he goes in there on his own, I'm not gonna go ahead and reward it unless I prompted for it. Unless, of course, he's doing it because he sees somebody. It's a good habit for him to get into, but at the same time, don't want to promote it too much because I don't want him to accidentally trip up whoever he's walking with. But it is also really good because he's, sticking close to the handler. As I said, this Freedom leash has been unlocked for pretty much like the entire walk around the neighborhood. Good boy. Good job. I'll also at least let him know and acknowledge. But then if I want him to, like, say heel or something, go ahead and bait him off to the side here. Yes, good boy. You did really good. You can still tell that he gets excited because that's his nature. He's friendly. He wants to go and greet people. But now he's not just going to immediately take off like a rocket whenever he sees another person or a pup. And so that too also depends on the behavior of the other dog. If they're barking to get to him and they're excited as well, that'll also amp up his excitement. So that's when it might be good to to help guide him with either the leash or a verbal command or prompt to get his attention. Good boy. Gotta watch out for this broken glass here. But if I wasn't too tired, a good fun game that you can play during his walks is just trying to get away from him, right? And then enticing him to follow and then giving him treats when he does catch you. So keeping those engagements happening. Yes, good boy. And it's a fun exercise. You'll find that the more engaged that he is and the harder that you're trying to lose him, the more that he'll try to stick onto you. So it's really good practice for his behaviors. I think there's kids over there. Good boy. All right, so instead of asking him, I just start walking the opposite way and then give him some praise when he does. So now, you can't see where he's going. He's at the end of the leash, so I'm gonna give him some time. Yes, good boy, come. Middle. Yes, good boy. Good job, big guy.